Hi everybody, this is Lisa from Pressure Crisp, and today we're going to be making some delicious meatballs in the Ninja Foodi. So we're just going to start right away. We're going to go ahead and turn the Foodi on. We're going to hit sear, saute, and leave it on high and press start. Alright, we have that on high, so we're just going to put in a little bit of olive oil. That's probably good. Probably less, I don't know, less than a tablespoon, I guess. Just do it by eye. And we're going to let that heat up just a little bit. Okay, I think that's warmed up enough. We're going to take about 3/4 of a cup of diced onion. You want it as small and fine as you can get by doing it by hand. And also there's 1 clove of garlic, either minced or chopped. We're just going to dump that in. Now you just want this to, we're going to cook this for a few minutes, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. We don't want it to brown that much, and we do not want that garlic to burn. Okay, the onions are translucent and it's starting to brown up somewhat. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and turn the Foodi off. And we're going to pick this bowl up. Please be careful. And we're going to take these onions and garlic and just put them in another bowl so they can cool. There we go. Once again, be careful. I'm just going to put that right back in there. All right. Okay, let's get this out of the way. What you see in front of you is 1 pound of ground chuck. Now to this, we're going to add 1 egg. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped parsley. That's optional. You don't have to add that, but I've always done it. 1/4 cup of panko. Reach over here. I've got 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I have 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of fresh black pepper. And we're going to wait for the onions to cool, pop them in there, and mix it up. Okay, so while I'm mixing up the meatball mixture and shaping them into balls, I'm going to preheat the Foodi. So we're going to actually put the tender crisp basket in. We're going to lower the lid. Alright, so the Foodi's on. We're going to hit bake roast, and we're going to drop the temperature down to 350, and we're just going to hit, just check the time first. I'm going to put it for 20 minutes because I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to roll those meatballs out. And we're just going to hit start. Okay, so to this mixture, I'm just going to put the onions and the garlic in that have been cooled to about probably really, maybe a little bit warmer than room temperature. There we go. Don't want to lose those remaining bits of goodness. If you have gloves, I'd put them on because it's a pain in the bum to wash your hands and clean out underneath your fingernails. I just usually do the top, mix everything around, and you don't want to like crush this. You want to be kind of gentle. You don't want to mash it to bits. So, all right, so I'll mix that up. Okay, so that is fully mixed up, and I just wanted to show you that you can use ice cream scoops of different sizes. Like this size, I'm not sure how many that would be, but that would be a very large ball. I'm going to go ahead and use this size. I'm not sure what it is. I probably should have measured it. But if you don't have this, just try to take out equal amounts of the meat mixture and just roll it and shape it into meatballs. That seems to be a pretty good size right there. If you want something bigger, something smaller, just go ahead and do it yourself, whatever size you want. I'll do one more just to show you. Alright, and we'll just keep plugging away at these. Okay, I did want to show you that I did use both of those scoops. The larger scoop made a good sized meatball. We're going to cook these. I'm not sure if they're all going to fit in the basket, but I want to see the time difference between the smaller meatball and the larger meatball. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and put these in the basket. I'm not going to spray the basket because this is like a ground chuck, so it's like 85%. And you don't want your meatballs to touch. You want a little bit of air circulation around them. But I just want to see how many I can actually get in here. Actually, let's cook all the small ones together, and then I'll do the larger ones in a different batch. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and close the lid. And that's just the time from the preheating time. So I'm actually going to lower this down. I'm going to do 8 minutes, and then we're going to temp them. Okay, we just got a couple seconds left. It's going to go through the cool phase, and then we'll open it up and temp these meatballs. It smells great in here, by the way. Alright, it's done. I'm going to go ahead and open the lid. They look really good. Not too brown. They look really, really good. Let me just stab one of these guys. Alright, 165. Let me just do another one to be sure. That one said like 155. Alright, we're going to do this actually. It looks like the center one was actually done. Yeah, that's done. So there's hot spots and cool spots in the Foodi. Yeah, that one's done. Let me go back over to this one. No, they're done. I was mistaken. That's weird. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to take these out and you're going to put them on a towel-lined plate just so the excess grease gets picked up by the paper towels. Pop these out, and they look really good. And they did shrink a bit, so I just want to see the size difference. Like these are perfect for like cocktail meatballs, or sometimes a little bit smaller. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a rubber glove, and we're going to pop these in. These are slightly larger, and I'm thinking I'm going to do these for 10 minutes. But I'm going to check them at 9. So we're just going to go ahead and close the lid. And, whoops, got to restart here. Okay, the last few seconds here. It's in the cool down phase. And we're going to open the lid and do a quick temp on these meatballs. Alright, let's flip it open. And if you notice, they're much more brown. They're very, very brown in spots. What I've noticed with the Ninja Foodi, the more you use it, like in a row, in succession, like if you made wings and fries and fries and wings and whatever else, mozzarella sticks, whatever, the second, third, fourth, and fifth time, whatever you're cooking actually browns up much quicker. So let's go ahead and stab one of these. Alright, they're done. Let's check this one. Yep, they're done. So we're just going to take these out. I'm not sure if you can really see that, but see how it browned? So, my advice, like the first one, it was okay. The bottom browned up a little bit, but for the second, third, or fourth, fifth batch of stuff that you're making, you want to flip your items. And I admit it, I did go in and flip these like halfway through. But they got a more of a darker, crunchy shell on them. And that's all we have. And let's do a taste test. Alright, here's our final product. We have grab a pair of tongs here. We've got the larger balls, much more brown because it was the second batch. And make sure you flip them halfway through the cooking time. And here's our original. That's the top and that's the bottom. So for both of these, I'd probably go in halfway through and flip them. Turn them over. So this was a little reject meatball, so we're just gonna pop a bite with this. These are gonna be fantastic tonight. I am just making some meatball subs, but I am gonna be doing some more appetizers later this afternoon because today is New Year's Eve. But this will be our main focus, and appetizers. So please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.